On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Exact place. So there are two things going on. You guys are trying to not get killed by the people from the Purple Star.
So
Do you guys remember about the Purple Star?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just say yes.
It was the cult, right?
Yes,
The
it was.
one,
It's
the
the
ones
cult
with
that
the
wants to
dragons.
bring back a very old god, and they were behind the shadow dragons that like killed all the civilians in Sudbury. And like basically
Yeah.
their goal is to bring back an ancient evil god. And a couple of things that you've encountered so far like intertwines with what they're doing. Then you got to this mine because someone came up to the Temple of Samurai and needed some help finding their friend, from whom they haven't heard in a long time. We stopped the last session when Droger thought he saw his friend, but it was an Oblex. It's like a ooze-like being that steals thoughts and memories and camouflages itself with them.
I remember that guy.
It presents the memories of the creatures it consumed to lure in other people.
We killed it.
So that's the recap. Does anyone want to ask something like
Yeah,
something
did
clear?
we killed it?
Yes, that's the very last thing you did that session. But otherwise, like are things clear so far, or
Yep.
Oh, good in the hood.
you still there,
I think-
Coins?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just replaying the thing in my head. Like, all right. So basically, what's the plan now? This is what I'm asking because we have
Okay.
to traverse this whole cave yet, right?
Yeah. So what happened is that you killed the Oblax, but
Yeah.
just to like help you like not forget this because it has been months already.
Yeah.
You haven't looked at the body of the Oblax.
Well, that's exactly what I wanted to do right now.
Right?
Funnily enough, like you took the words right out of my mouth.
Exactly. So I want you. I need to look at the names again. Barry, I want you to do an investigation check.
I'm already on it, baby. There we go. Well, they're dead.
Like it's an ooze-like being. So there's like this being has been feasting on the visitors of this cave for many years. So there's a lot of random stuff in there. You don't seem to find anything really valuable or like working. But you look over to like next to the body on the floor, you find a necklace with several types of beads on it.
All right. If I touch the jelly, does it move?
Just
Does it
like normal jelly, it doesn't do anything special.
All right. So
Is it
guys, this is
edible?
jelly because jam doesn't move like this.
Pretty much.
I want to pick up the necklace. I pick up the necklace. No, I pick up the necklace.
I want you to roll a 1d4.
I will do it in the dice tower.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
You find. Let me see.
A peacock in the background, apparently.
You find
Never noticed that before. So thanks.
this a necklace
Oh wow!
of prayer beads
Those look like there's those
Ooh.
Harbulax batteries from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
I need to do a couple of rolls.
I'm not liking this at all. It's D20s also.
Okay. Yeah. You don't really know what it is or what it does, but
Mm-hmm.
it does look very intricate to you. Like this is not your huisteen en keuken necklace.
Garden kitchen variety
Exactly.
necklace. Yes. Do I notice that it's like a religious trinket or item?
Well, roll religion check. Like, and if
Wow.
anyone is seeing this, who might be interested in it, like from a religious or magical perspective, you can roll it as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not.
Yeah.
I
very
imagine
good.
you find something special and people see it. Wow, keep going with the good rolls, boys.
I got a 15.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
starting off awesome.
I
the
got
thing
plus
is,
7.
like, almost everyone that takes a look at it notices that, like, it has a purpose. Like, it's specially made for some kind of purpose, but most of you don't know what or why. Antrak, you recognize it as a necklace of prayer beads, which is used by mostly by clerics or people of faith that want to bring some safety with them, given by their respective gods. And you know that each prayer bead does something special when used.
Do I know how it's used?
Um, let's see. You do know that you need to wear the necklace to use it, and you also know that the magic that is used from the necklace can be used once a day for each bead. And to tell you, Barry, you rolled a necklace with 3 beads.
So I'm
All
tempted to tell you that you have to take it anally. It's fortune tree.
I'll just put it on because it looks nice.
Okay.
Can I?
Um,
I'll tell him that it's a necklace of prayer beads, and that it does something special when used.
well, just so to make something clear, like Antrak, you know for certain that this is something that people use to help themselves. Like, this is not a sneaky magical item that will fuck you up or anything. You've seen this before around, like, magic users or adventurers with a religious background.
And I convey that, Barry.
Okay.
All right.
You do not know what the effects are so far. You can sit down with it like for an hour, try to take a look at it, find out what it is, but so far, and you can use them, but it will be a surprise to you then.
All right. I will just wear it right now, so I will need it in my inventory, I guess.
Yes, I will bring it up. Let's see. Wait, I'm gonna, because for some reason some items I cannot unidentify. Necklace of prayer beads. When you find out more about it, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will give you the actual item.
All right.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'd like to reach into my backpack and pull out a day ration and consider the fact that I've not eaten in months and have one of my rations.
Okay.
Because none of us have actually eaten, have we, since we started this campaign?
Can I go to here and clear this web?
Sure. Like, as a sidestep, also Drogar notices the necklace of prayer beads, and he tells you all that it might have been his friend's necklace because he knows that he was one of those people that used it.
Yeah, mine now, buddy.
Okay.
Wait, so is Drogon? Hang on, I'm confused. Is
He's
Drogon?
not pushing on anything, but he like this is a clue to him basically.
Is this guy still alive then? Because I thought he was eaten by that jelly thing.
You don't see the body there.
But you just said that he recognised it and thinks it could be one of his friends.
The necklace.
Yeah, but I thought, but he was eaten by that jelly thing, wasn't he? He was absorbed by it.
The friend was, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he-
the friend was.
No, the other guy was as well, because he ran up to him when we first encountered it, and it swallowed
Oh,
him.
Drogon. No.
Yeah.
Droger. No. He's alive and well.
Okay.
Okay. I want to move up with Lumpy towards the thing.
Come on, Barry. Let's fucking clear this shit.
Okay.
Do this.
So, how do you guys want to clear it? Like, do you want to cut it out, move through
Yeah.
it, burn it? What do you want to do?
Just cut it and see what's behind it. That's what I think. But Lumpy, what do you think?
Give it a
I think
Brazilian.
the same. Give it a whack.
Slash it. All right.
Okay.
Please,
So, you
Like
guys use your sword or whatever melee weapon you have in hand, and cut through it. I want both of you to do a perception
Need your
check.
help. Careful, buddy.
All
That's glass.
Wait, where's perception again? Skill. Oh yeah.
Brad, you're supposed to be helping.
Oh,
me.
yeah.
You're not playing for it.
I can see into yesterday.
Give her
So,
a little
Lumpy-
bit. Give him a little bit of water.
You walked around this bit. Last time you tried to walk through it, you went through here and you encountered a poison needle trap. So you're going about a lot more slower, looking around.
A little
and you
bit,
see
Bree.
this side has also a poison needle trap. Do you want to disarm it?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check for me.
Oh. This might go wrong, Barry. I'd stay back. Dexterity. Where's dexterity in the main in it? Boom. Come on, puppy. There we go.
You don't really know how to disarm like intricate traps, but you've seen how the other one worked, what it did, how it got triggered. So you carefully try it and you disarm it.
BS.
Let's go in, Barry.
So let's see. I need to. You see that behind these columns
Brad,
is an entrance
stop making
going
these
north.
noises.
Can I poke my
hidden.
head round this corner here and just say, you lot can come and back us up if you really want to, I was just saying. I mean, Barry's a fighter, but he's only small.
So what you want to have Barry go in front of you, or?
No, I want the others to come and follow.
Okay.
I just barge in because that's what I do.
Okay. So Barry
I will
goes
stare. I will stare a hellhound in the face, according to my character sheet. So.
I'll
Okay.
back up
So
Barry.
you can see a little ways in front of you. This is a very dark part of this mine. Like there's no light at all. Barry, roll a perception check, and in the meanwhile, I will move the rest of the party.
All right. I will do a perception check. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Can I do one over
Um,
the top of Barry's shoulder?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
You guys don't notice anything special. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to push Barry on the back. Go on, Barry.
Yeah, I'm just moving forward.
Okay, so what I want to do is to have this walking around make a bit more sense, because this is a very tight quarters type of situation. So like we'll have everyone put their movement in rounds. So everyone, if they want to move, put it down right now. And not on top of each other, please.
Cuddle puddle.
So let's see.
I got a Photoshop I gotta share later.
You up? What did you say?
What race are you?
I'm an elf.
Ah, I don't like elves.
Drogan,
Fuck you, Barry.
I can see. I got dark vision.
Drogan, because Joe, hello.
That's not me.
Yes. Oh no, wait, you're right. I got confused.
That is
now.
me.
It's not me anymore. Now I'm a Sue Shadow Rogue.
Sorry for the transphobia there. Drogan, because you have such a high passive perception and you're just walking by it right now, you notice on the west side of this small hallway, you notice the same red mushrooms as from the hidden entrance where you just got in here with the cobwebs there. The same type of red mushrooms are like hanging on the walls.
Can I approach
And
them and manipulate
sure,
them?
sure.
Or can
Roll.
I? Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Okay, okay.
You take a good look at them, and you notice that there are like a. If you look at the map, it's not like how it actually is. Like the mine is a lot more like erratically structured. Like stones are sticking out. There
Yeah.
are like dark corners behind rocks, and you notice that there's a very small, tight alleyway just behind those mushrooms, and you could fit through there probably.
Can I call out to the boys and say that we have a path?
Sure.
And I'm guessing the only people that might be able to fit in there would be me, Saravok, and Droger, correct?
Well, everyone could fit there probably, but it's gonna be a tight fit, so you can only go in one at a time.
Can I peek in and relay what I see? Make
Do
sure
a
it's not.
perception check.
Make sure it's
You
not
sure
full of
I'm gonna?
spiders.
I mean, I look pretty fast, so.
Wow, excellent. So you take a look in there, and one of the things you notice immediately is that there is light shining at the end of this small pathway, and it's like actual man-made lighting. So that's a lot different from what you've encountered so far.
Yeah.
Like there has been some bioluminescence stuff here, but this man-made lanterns, it makes you think.
Yeah. No, there's definitely something
Maybe
there if there's a lantern.
well, what you're thinking is if this is a man-made structure, well hidden behind two hidden spaces. Let me have a listen. You listen a couple of seconds, and you know for certain that there is not something moving or anything over there. Like there's no activity going on.
Currently,
So
yeah.
you're quite certain that if you walk in there now, if you squeeze through that hole, you won't be immediately surprised.
All right. Can I kind of motion to the guys to keep down and quiet and move in?
Sure.
All right.
Everyone, if you want to move, I want you guys to put down your movement, and I want everyone to be on a full square. So like not halfway squeezing each other.
Everyone has to have their own square. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a halfling, so I'm nimble.
So that means you can only take up half a square.
Okay.
This means
I'm
I
gonna
can
move
move
you guys.
through the space of any creature that is a size larger than I am. Dagobert, you coming or?
He's just hanging out.
He's moving at his max speed, I believe. But I'll let you move there. It's not a problem.
Almost, Brad.
Barry,
Yeah.
as you walk in there, you can see towards the west side
Hey.
this. Also, mushrooms giving light that you haven't seen before. But
They look
these
delicious.
these are like clustered and almost like growing in and out of the rocks. It looks like strange to you. You're not like a very knowledgeable person on biology per se, but it looks novel to you.
Okay.
Lick it.
I would like to do one step forward and see what I see to the north of me.
Sure. So you take a good look around the corner, and you can see a couple of barrels and a
Wow.
table with some paper on it, a chair. It looks like someone was like having a little hiding spot here, or is, you don't know.
Hmm. I turn to the group and say, "Be very, very quiet." And I peek around this corner. I'm feel like I'm keeping a low profile. I'm doing this kind of stealthy.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
I will. Oh, wait, what happened?
You're in heavy armor, so you're always disadvantaged on stealth checks.
Still a 15. It's a good.
Okay. You feel stealthy enough. You go there, and on that side, I want you to roll a perception check.
Jesus Christ, again with the 7.
So you look this way, and you see a bed.
It doesn't look like it's been. Oh wow, somebody had a rough night.
Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't look like made up or recently used,
No.
but that's as much as you can see from there.
All right. I feel very much how do you say like not energized but confident. I feel very confident being here, so I want to move up to the desk and see what's what.
Okay. Everyone, put down your movement if you want to move.
Lumpy, don't lick them.
I'm not going to live.
What happened?
You guys have to put down your movement if you want to move.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
Dagobert, I'll assume you can move past. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Before I move,
Antark, do you want to move? Okay.
I turn
I'll
to
just assume you move a little bit there so Dagobert can go past you.
before
Well,
I move up to the thing, I turn to Droger and say, "Droger, you know anything about this?
As in about what?
Where we are, what we're doing here? What do your elf eyes see, Legolas?"
Well, the thing is, he enters the room. He also notices this, and as you are asking him, he moves towards you to take a look at the papers there.
All right, so we moved our hand in hand.
Yes, exactly. And like he does this weird thing with his middle finger on your hand. So he grabs the paper off the table and he says, "This looks like Dorham's handwriting. It's my friend that I'm looking for." And he reads the letter out loud so everyone can hear it. And this is what it says. It's dated, the letter is dated 3 months ago from today. "My research has been disturbed by a group of goblins that seem to find their way deeper into the mines. They have learned to avoid the webs so they can loot this place. I have found myself multiple times in a situation where I have to hide further in the mine each time they visit. I did find a necklace and some valuable gems, so that makes this situation slightly better. I hope to conclude my research soon so I can go back home. This place, it gives me the creeps. The glowing mushrooms are beautiful and I believe they have some divine relation to life and death, but it's hard to find out exactly what. So far, grinding them up and trying different alchemical processes have given strange results. They created a goo that seemed to come to life in a way. I cannot describe it any way different. I will bring some back to Pearly so the alchemists of the guild can research them further. Maybe the wizards can find some magical properties in them even. Hope to see you soon. I'd love to feel safe for a day again. Greetings. Gorham Gravelflare.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. What do I see to my east and north? It looks like there's another webbing there, but I'm not sure yet.
Now, if you look towards your east and north, to the north there's only a wall. To the east you see a chest.
I run to the chest.
Okay, so while you go do that, Sarvok and Drogon, do you want to do anything in particular, or Lumpy?
I want to eat one of the mushrooms.
I'm gonna harvest the mushrooms and put them in my backpack.
Okay, so Sarvok, please roll a Constitution check for me.
What was the name of the guild that he was gonna give them to?
It was the alchemists of the guild.
The alchemists of the guild.
I'd like to use my
But
perception
Right, just the
and see
guild.
if I
Like
can
a
figure out
save or a check?
what's going on with the mushrooms.
Sarvok, you eat one of the mushrooms, and it gives you a very strange feeling. Like
What you doing, Dingbat?
it doesn't really taste like a mushroom. It's you taste like a couple of different things one after another, but it doesn't make sense. Like at
Dr.
one
Pepper?
moment you think like one thing you think you're tasting one thing and then it changes and you're like thinking what does this taste like, and it changes once again. While it goes down your throat to your stomach, you almost feel like
No.
the piece of mushroom is like touching you on the inside, like trying to feel where it is and what
No.
like almost trying to grab you. But
Do you feel
it's a small,
violated?
it's a small chunk, so it doesn't really do anything. But you do, like, it's a strange feeling. It's like you ate a live bug or like a small snake that goes through your stomach, and after a while it stops.
Ugh.
It doesn't feel like something you want to do again. So, Barry,
Yes.
you go to the chest. What do you
Yes.
want to
I open the chest. Well, first I look for traps.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
You have to fly out there with a helicopter.
Well, it's a chest.
Yeah, well, you see a wooden chest, and it's not locked.
I open it.
You open it, and you find in the chest a Heward's handy haversack.
What?
Do you guys know what this is?
No,
No.
but I want it.
So, Barry, roll
Yeah.
another perception check for me.
He's gonna be like, oh crap, this is the HHH.
Jesus Christ, my rolls today, guys.
So, it looks like a little backpack. It looks a little bit like this.
Ooh.
Like the stuff that you see on it is not there.
Oh.
But you open it and try to see what's in there, and the inside is like pitch black. And you try to put your hand in there to feel what's in there, and like your arm goes in there
Oh, it's
up to your shoulder,
endless.
Ooh, it's a cow.
and you feel around in the bag, and it's way bigger than it looks from the outside.
Is this a bag of holding?
It must be.
Roll. What would this be?
Because I have heard about bags of holding, so I'm.
Sure.
I've
Roll
just thought about back
a.
to folding though. How are you supposed to find the stuff to get back out? Because if
It's magic, dude. It's magic. Don't worry about it.
Roll,
Arcana?
an Arcana check. You can do it with the advantage.
Ooh.
There you go. This is a lot alike a bag of holding.
Mhm.
This is more like a bag of holding is like a storage unit almost.
Mhm.
This bag, like it has side pouches where you can put stuff. Let's see. Da, 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 da. So basically, the large central pouch can hold up to 8 cubic feet or 80 pounds of material. So
Mm.
it's almost like a smaller version of a bag of holding.
Hmm. How much is a regular person's weight?
You trying to test it?
Like in this case, you wouldn't even fit through the
Hmm.
the opening, so to say.
Well, you could fit a bunch of severed heads in there.
But
Oh yeah.
as you are like looking into it, it's
It
almost
looks back
like
at me.
reasonably far away. You can hear stuff like wrinkling, like
Wrinkling, like
not a,
moving
like
inside.
this was my Dutch thing, rinkelen.
Ah. Okay. So it's like glass touching. All right.
Yeah, well, solid items.
Solid items moving about while I shake the bag. Okay. But I put my hand inside the bag and I couldn't feel anything, right?
Well, as you like try to find the bottom, you find it, and
Mm-hmm.
I will put it into the party sheet. You find a pink gem called a rhodochrosite, a brown gem with a golden sender.
I have the tiger.
It's called tiger eye.
No, it's not I have the tiger.
Nah, yeah, not
So
where he's from.
there's a wait, that's the wrong one. There's also a deep blue. No, two deep blue gems. There's
Uh-huh.
also a dark green gem. You find a scroll.
Ooh, I want the scroll.
What does the scroll say in the party sheet, by the way?
A
Is it like
superior scroll, only the best quality parchment has been used in the scroll,
okay?
and clearly the author or master of calligraphy.
You also find a potion and
Another.
another potion. Oh
Wow.
wait, that's the wrong one.
Oh, that's healing.
Yeah, whenever you guys have identified something, you will see it. Otherwise, it's just a potion, probably.
Yeah, but usually when it's red and it shimmers when agitated, it's healing. That's metagaming for you.
Yep.
Okay. Uh,
Oh wait, I need to give you the actual bag as well.
yeah. So, it's seeing a size-wise, is the bag like my size, or is it the size of for a human? Because I'm small, right?
I think let's just say that it would be a normal backpack to other people. To your body type, it looks like you're going on a world trip, basically. It's just like relatively larger.
Okay.
It's a hiking backpack to you.
I'm going on an adventure. Well, I tell everybody that what I found and what's inside, and if somebody wants something, even the backpack, just take it because I'm gonna go into a corner and pee.
Huh.
1 second, boys. I need to take off my sweater.
Uh-oh.
Da-da-da-da-dun.
Bringing up Discord for that. Sal,
There you
I'm making a Photoshop just for you.
Thank you. I
It's
feel
like
honored already.
it's supposed to be like a Calvin Klein commercial, but it's called Turkish Pants, and we were talking about this last time. So basically, you're a satyr from the waist down. It's hilarious.
Oh, I already love it.
I'll make sure to share it later.
Yep. So, what did Coins go do?
For a piss.
So you go pee
Okay.
in the corner.
Yeah.
Got a litter box specifically for
Oh.
queens.
So I can tell you guys before Coins comes back. Everyone that's on the left side, on the west side of this room, near the blue mushrooms, you can also see that, like when you walked up to it, you couldn't see it really, but like on this side of that column, you see a couple of goblin corpses that are completely dried out, like their life was sucked out of them.
I tried committing suicide by the mushrooms, but it doesn't work. I don't want to be a gay rogue, so I'm on a suicide mission.
It's Joe being dark again.
Emo, bro.
I'm gonna take a closer look at those mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm going this way.
Okay.
Is there anything like, do I recognize them? Or
Roll a nature check for me.
I can say I've shoved a bunch of them in my back.
Lumpy, you said you put a couple of in your backpack?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make an item blue
No,
mushroom.
I've already made an item. A bunch of
Okay,
shiny.
cool. So Dagobert, you take a look at it. Like this is, it's hard to get an idea. Like there are so many types of mushrooms, and some species are like halfway in between two other species. You recognize a couple of basic characteristics of other types of mushrooms, but like the bioluminescence aspects and also what Saravok described about eating it, like it's not poisonous, but it felt weird, and
It might be
to you,
sentient.
From my-
it sounds like there's more to it than meets the eye. But
From my experience, I think they're alive.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Guys, I'm just gonna say that I think we should all leave those mushrooms alone. Don't touch them, don't eat them anymore.
But Luke harvested some. I would say we could use those to torture someone if we have to get some information.
You said the goblin corpses were dried?
How about we don't actually torture people?
I was going to say
Yeah.
that got a bit dark.
Lumpy, roll a perception check for me.
No, just cram one up the old coal chute. It'll be fine. They'll tell us.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying it got dark.
Because you guys were talking about this, like in the meantime, you didn't like put them away, and then like
I did.
you didn't see them anymore. You guys were like talking a bit about this, and you've noticed together with Dagobert that the mushrooms seem to like dull when taken away. They become mostly like they normalize almost, like they become normal mushrooms more. They still give like this soft blue hue, but it's not as vibrant as it was like even a couple of minutes ago.
So
Killed their friends and now they're sad.
can I do a perception check and figure out why?
You ate their
No, this was
friends and
just the
now they're
mushroom
sad.
that Lumpy has in his hands, not the mushrooms on the wall.
'Cause I was gonna say what is the difference between them on the wall and them in his hand or backpack? Like, are they on a certain rock? Is there water flowing from the side of the cave that's feeding it? There's some kind of scientific reason why, and I want to know.
Well, as you guys
damn.
take a look at it, that's nice. As you guys have like taken a look at it, like you did a couple of experiments.
She can do it.
It looks like these mushrooms, they have this type of structure to them where like they go into the rock in one place and come out the other, and the bodies on the floor, you see that like the mushroom fruit basically, the mycelium it's called, I think, like the
The spores.
little white hair stuff that
The
go
ones
there.
that fuel the star drive.
Like it goes on top of those bodies, and it seems to have nurtured from it. But like there is not enough information to see what's actually happening here. Like the what you know is there's something more to this, but it's not obvious. Like there is something going on, either magic or like weird biology that you have never seen, and like it's feeding, but it's also alive in a way.
Gotcha.
I'm getting the hell out of this room. It makes me
Yeah.
feel creepy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Let's continue
so
on. We wasted about an hour in that room.
so you guys go and take a look there. Barry, you can see that the cave goes around the corner to the right.
Right. No point in not pressing on, so
Go.
I press on.
Real.
Okay, you look around the corner and you can see the cave continuing on, and what seems to be a column in the middle.
Right. Do I smell like goblins or anything?
Do a perception check for me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You don't really smell anything. Like it's not like there are decaying corpses here.
This fish
or
is gonna be
anything.
tiny.
All right. I move up with Hans Rock.
Okay, everyone, put down your movement.
What was that?
Everyone, put down your movement.
Oh, sorry.
Move, bitch.
Dealing with children arguing. Oh. Fucking Droger.
So as you guys look into here,
There's a troll.
I would have smelled the troll, I think.
well, just to make this a lot faster and easier, I'll just show you the whole room. Barry, roll a perception check again.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh, shit. Ah! Sorry.
Doesn't matter, I'll take the 22.
I percept the hell out of this room.
So what you see is that this is one of the places where the dwarves that made this mine, it looks like they took away the mineral veins that they found here, and basically the vein stopped like being active. This is basically a dead end of the mine where they were digging.
But there's nothing else.
No, you see maybe some remains of like the digging activities, but there are no usable items.
Oh no, I'm saying like tunnel-wise, the whole map, I don't see any other exits.
Yeah, well, to the south. Way. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, this is
we
everything.
went there, we went
Left
there,
is
we
hidden.
went there. Oh no, no, to the west. There's a spider web there. I'll just make a fast movement there.
To the east, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. Also, the rest of the party, put down your movement where you want to be positioned.
I'm going through the wall.
I'm gonna take a quick look at these red mushrooms over here
Okay.
while everyone is moving.
So Dagbert, roll a. What do you want to look at? Like, do you want to do a nature check or like a perception check or?
Basically, want to see if these look edible or do they like poisonous or do they look weird like the previous bioluminescing mushrooms? Or
I'll
these?
come try one.
Yeah. Okay. Roll a nature check for me.
Well,
Um,
They're
you
mushrooms.
think these are like regular mushrooms? Like there are many types.
Aren't you
Yeah.
a halfling?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can re-roll a 1. Halfling luck.
Yeah, but only once per day, I think.
No, no.
No, I think.
Let's see.
Let me read. Because
When you
I've
roll
been.
a 1 on an attack roll,
Careful.
ability check, or saving throw,
Reel
you
it
can
in.
re-roll the die and must use the new one.
This doesn't
You're
say
lucky.
anything about a day. It's just you're lucky.
So re-roll.
Okay.
Riley said it counts if the rope breaks. Then I'm
Wow, you can roll no natural ones on attacks. That's
Nope.
also awesome.
I know. But
Alright.
if you roll another 1, which basically never happens, but if you do, you have to use the 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought it was like once per day or like once per long rest.
Oh.
No.
So you take another good look at it, and like what you gather from it is that these
One more
seem
time
to
and then
be
it's Brad's
almost.
turn.
They seem to be almost placed.
I don't care. Okay.
Like someone took care of growing them in specific places. Like they are noting almost like navigation.
Alright. I'm gonna leave him be then and join the rest of the party.
Okay, put down your movement. So Barry or Drogon, you guys are standing in front of the webbing. What do you want to do?
I wanna lightly touch it, and if no spider comes, I wanna slice it.
Okay. So you. What was the first thing you said? Like you want to see if there's a spider in there? Or?
Yeah, I wanna like lightly touch it, like ding ding ding
Probe
ding
it.
ding.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll a perception check.
Shit, fucking hell. Sorry.
So you touch it. You take a good look at it. You remember that a couple of the spiders came like from different places, from the ceiling. Like you take a good look. After a while, you think this web looks way too old to have been recently used.
Ah, okay.
So you go through it, and you notice a tunnel that goes into a T-split.
Hurry up and
Ooh,
catch
I
a
like
fish.
teats.
Catch a fish.
Okay, guys, put down
Gotta
your
cast
movement
it
if you want to
again.
follow right away, or you can wait if you want.
I wanna look. I wanna move here and look both ways. That's what I wanna do.
Antrak, you have to move behind Barry before. Yeah, he isn't out of the small tunnel yet.
Even though I'm tiny, you can't step over me or anything. I will not be trodden on.
So Barry.
Yeah.
Up north, you can see another dead end, or so it seems.
Ooh.
Towards the bottom, you see the tunnel goes around another bend.
All right. I look back to Drogon and Antrok like, guys, what do we do? I see a dead end, a seemingly dead end to the north, and to the south there's another bend.
Go north.
North. Every time I put down a movement marker, I click my third mouse
hell was
button,
that?
but it doesn't work.
Luke,
Oh.
There he is.
Hello, sorry. Only got some chips.
okay, so you guys are moving up.
You'll be dying.
Roll a perception check for me.
Will you?
It's a room.
Yeah. Antrak, roll as well. Yeah, you don't notice anything
definitely a
special.
room.
Still a room. Right, but now if we move down, we are last in line.
Well, Drogon hasn't moved, so you guys can all put down your movements. And if someone in front of you is not moving, I'm not gonna let you move, just so you know.
It's
These
a
are
race
tight
to go
quarters.
south.
Okay, so you guys are moving there. Drogon, where are you going?
Trying to set
Camp.
it. I know. I'm trying to set it.
Okay. Servok, you as well?
Guys, I missed this.
Okay. Barry, roll a perception check.
Right. One time. There we go.
There you go. So you see that this hallway continues further towards the east, but towards your south, you notice right away a couple more of those red mushrooms.
Guys, red mushrooms,
Oh,
red rum.
sweet.
Okay, I scout up ahead a bit.
Yep.
But I like as I'm walking, I'm pointing at the mushrooms, like mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms here, mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a perception
So-
on him.
Yeah. One moment.
27.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I know. That's a well-built character.
It is, dude. Thank you.
Joe.
I just wish he didn't have a quarterstaff.
So
Spellcaster,
very
you know?
towards the east, you see another bend around the corner going north. Drogon, you take a good look at it, and this one is different. Like the previous ones, they indicated like a hidden passage that was either too dark to see, or like you had to squeeze in between a couple of things that are like everywhere. But this time, it's actually a space you can crawl through. You find like a hole in the wall in between two rocks, and your arm fits into it. You then feel around in that space, and towards the top, you feel something like almost a button. You try to feel around it, but you press it, and in front of you, a door opens.
Wow.
A sliding rock door.
Can I yell out,
wow.
door? Well,
Barry, what are you doing?
I'm standing there. I'm looking at what's north.
Okay. Towards the north, you can see another dead end.
Jesus.
This seems to be also one of those places where they just stopped digging because the vein ended working.
Hmm. And from what I'm from my vantage point, I can't see anything like special or anything, right?
Well, do a
Like-
perception check.
All right.
What do you want to look for?
I want to look
grab
for
it.
like if there's a hidden passage or if there's something I can use to navigate the tunnel, like a map or something.
So, like, considering everything that you've seen and noticed so far, the letter from the friend of Droger, you get a feeling like either stuff has been stolen
Mm-hmm.
by the goblins and people that like wanted to loot an abandoned mine,
Mm-hmm.
or it has not been found. So either stuff is like immediately visible and is stolen, or you need to find it somewhere hidden.
Hmm.
But in this place, you don't notice anything different, and the hints that you've gotten so far are the red mushrooms.
Yeah. All right. So, seeing as there were red mushrooms way back, I turn around and bump into Antarok. Right. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm following Antarok.
Okay, so to go into this space where you guys open the door, it's all again one person wide. So
Yeah.
I want you guys to get in a conga line, and
They gotta
I'll-
be human beings.
And the king of the beat.
oh man,
D&D.
I should have a key binding for that song.
I'm holding on to Antarok. I'm on his back right now.
Lumpy, you still want to go east there?
No.
Okay, so put yourselves in a line.
I've been paying attention.
I'll check at the back if you like.
Dude, turn off your mic when you do that, please.
Okay, so I'll
Do
move you
what?
guys in this way.
Yeah, DMV.
Yeah,
What are you bringing me
and
this way?
then
I was missing the
you,
batteries and I found it and now it
like
works.
this.
Oh, that's not our new phones.
Yeah.
Something tells me
But,
this is not the
Caleb's leaving in a few seconds, so
best
am I able to
conga
go
line.
for it?
But
Because I cleaned
Drogon
my room and I did everything else.
and Saravok, please roll a perception check for me. I love all the perception checks, by the way. This dungeon
Yeah.
is. Cam, you too?
wow.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys move in there, and you see towards the west side. How do you call it? Like a stone grave box? How do you call that?
Sarcophagus?
Yeah. And towards the south and southeast, you notice more of them. As you guys walk in here, you also notice that a couple of the sarcophagi have, again, the blue luminant fungus on them.
I want to check out this one next to me.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Yeah, it's a stone sarcophagus. Like, it doesn't, like, it has been closed off for you don't know how many years, and the fungus seems to grow like almost in and out of it. It goes through cracks, and in other places it comes back up again out of the stonework. Put down your movements, boys.
Guys, what's going on? Guys, I can't see.
Yeah, like this small guy at the end of the line. And
Can I pick him up? Can I pick him up and put him on my shoulders so he can see?
Let's say that the combined height of you, he will butt his head against the ceiling.
I still pick him up and put him on my shoulders.
Sure.
I whisper in his ear, right like the wind.
Okay, everyone put down your movement. Nope.
Wait, because
Entruck,
now
it's
Yeah.
still two.
between them, right?
Yeah, I was assuming people would have moved further in.
Yeah, okay, so let's say everyone is moving a bit more neatly. This is why I'm telling you guys to put it, like, actually on a square.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can see, especially Entruck, if I let you, like, walk further. This whole tunnel goes on quite a ways east, and it keeps containing sarcophagi, and some have the mushrooms growing on them.
More like sarcophagi.
What do you guys want to do?
Do I sense anything?
I would like to head up to this sarcophagus and see if I can pry it open.
Okay.
Because I know that's just a bad idea. Probably.
Entruck, you wanted to sense?
Do I sense anything with my divine sense? Any presence of undead
let's
or
see.
anything?
I need to read up on it. 1 second. Well, in a way, this, like, the mushrooms themselves don't seem to be evil, but there seems to be an evil energy surrounding them.
Can I draw my sword then?
Sure.
Can I look at the characters engraved on the sarcophagi?
Yeah, roll a investigation check for me. It doesn't really tell you much. It's old. it's covered in dirt and like moss and stuff. You clean it up a little bit, and you can see a figure of either like a dwarf fighter or someone of nobility, like someone who could be a knight but not necessarily a soldier, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I smell treasure.
So Barry, what did you want to do?
I want to pry off the lid of this sarcophagus and see what's inside.
Roll a strength check for me.
Oh.
Can I give him a hand?
Okay.
Lift
Sure.
him?
While they're doing that, can I run to
Then
the
you
far
can
right?
choose, Androck, you can choose to give him
Alright.
advantage or do your own roll.
That's good.
Is this a straight up ability check, right?
It's a strength check.
Yeah. I got +4 in mine.
Oh shit, that's the wrong button.
Lumpy's getting scared.
Hang on, before you roll, what have you got in yours?
Yeah, no. I'm checking now. Strength is where's strength? Strength +4 also.
Can
And
I
then
run
I'll
away
give you,
before they open it?
I'll give you an advantage then.
All right, so I press advantage and
I'll let you run a bit further, but not all that way.
I will roll strength.
Nice. You guys like both take a corner of the sarcophagus lid, so to say, and you open it in one smooth movement because like you timed this really good and you're both like really powerful fighters. You open it, and in there you see just barely what is left of a corpse. Um, the everything that was either cloth or metal or leather has long deteriorated.
The
But you
metal
recognize it.
deteriorated, really?
Well, fluids in a closed environment with metal have the nasty
Right? They rusted out.
to
Nice
dissolve.
Nice save. The mushroom ate it all.
Yep. But what you do see is that, like this cave, it's not like humid or anything, but almost like all the natural humidity that would be, even if like a long rotten corpse, it's almost like drawn out of the corpse by the mushrooms. You see like the little white hair going to the corpse, almost like it wanted to suck it dry.
Okay.
We need to replace the lid.
Yeah,
Put it back.
we put the lid back and
Yeah, it's still one piece, so you can still you didn't break anything.
Can you slide it back on there?
Okay, so everyone put down your movement.
What, buddy? I don't know. You guys are going home in a little bit, buddy.
Oh, sorry, Dagobert. So you guys at the front, you see that this goes into a bend to the left, again towards the north.
well, guess what? I'm checking it out.
Okay, guys, movement again. Please do it fast so we can get a bit more tempo in here. Okay, excellent. Does anyone want to do in the meantime? Like Dagobert, you seem to be looking around.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all these graves and having a silent moment.
Cool.
You're such a cleric.
If you wouldn't have 3 inspiration already, I would have given you simply for role playing.
Well, another 2 hours maybe. I don't know, but you guys are going home in a little bit.
I'm not.
No.
So
I am. What the hell?
You guys walk a bit more up north, and you can see the tunnel widens a little bit. There are a couple of sarcophagi that are the same length as the previous ones, but also a couple much bigger ones. Also, the amount of blue light mushrooms seems to be increasing.
I want to open this, buddy.
Okay.
I'll give
Everyone,
him a-
put down
I'll
your
give him a hand
movement. In 3, 2, 1.
I think I need some help with this, guys. Oh,
Okay.
Antrock has helped me. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Joby.
Okay, so you guys towards the north, you can see on the left side a couple more of those big sarcophagi. Towards the north, you see also what seems to be 3 really big statues, which we'll get to. You guys towards the east, roll me either 2 strength checks or 1 with advantage.
You can roll with advantage if you like.
One with advantage, Joby?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Well.
This one, like, especially for you, Barry, like this whole sarcophagus is almost
too
higher
high.
than you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So pushing for you, it's like you have a couple of inch left, but that's it.
Yeah.
And Antarok,
Don't you go knocking just the odd inch, right? Every fucking inch counts. Remember that.
He
Yes,
starts holding the phallic symbol in his hand.
So that doesn't work out. Like here, your size difference in combination with like not being able to put as much power as the previous one, you guys are not able to do this. Next round of movement, guys.
I'm just going to go wherever Barry goes.
Like we cannot try to do this again because I'm too small. So let's just join hands and walk up there. There we go.
Sarvok, put down your movement.
This feels so good.
Joe.
Joe, put away your phone.
Vote, motherfucker.
Or do it sneaky like I do.
So
That's what I was doing. I was just sneaking.
Now I have to wait for his fucking reply. For God's sake.
So you guys look into this room, and so far you see a very large increase in the amount of mushrooms you see. Also, this room is huge in comparison to any other hallway or room that you've seen so far. In front of you, I want Lumpy, Drogon, Entrok, and Barry to roll a perception check. Oh, wait. I want to... God damn it. I want to put you down here. Sarvok, you can roll a perception check as well. So let's see. So that's very good. Yeah. Okay, you guys notice that these stone statues, like for you, Barry, these guys are almost like 2-3 times your height. These are huge statues. But it does seem like it's a combination of stonework and metal. And Drogon, Barry, Lumpy, you guys...
Like reinforced concrete or?
No, you 3 notice that it seems like the actual armor and the sword on the leftmost statue could be usable, and on the right side the shield looks like you could like pick it up and use it.
Does the shield look special anyway?
Roll an investigation check for me. It has a strange design. Like it's a design you've not seen before, really. But other than its looks, it doesn't look special to you.
I'm intrigued by it. Can I go and collect it? Unless anybody else
I
wants
couldn't
it.
hear you. Like your mic is up.
Unless anybody else wants it. Does anyone mind if I take it?
Go ahead. Can I check the light at the top? Because that
Sure.
seems to be like that doesn't look man-made.
Okay, so
I'll take the shield, sir.
you want to take the shield?
Wait, seeing as the statues are 3 times as high as I am, the shield and the sword will be too large for me, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
You can still have it if you like. Be complete cover.
The shield is in the party sheet. So, guys, put down your movements. And I'm gonna move you in 3, 2, 1.
Servok, really? Whee!
So, we've become one there.
Ah,
Okay, so just so you guys know, this this place has been like filled with like the structure is really impressive. Like your eyes are going everywhere. As you guys are walking more towards the west, you notice that this in front of you, there's a lot going on. Here is something you guys have never seen before. And I'm gonna put you guys down back a little bit because I didn't think about it because I was concentrating on the statues. But you would have seen this as you would have entered here.
What the? What is this shit?
Everyone roll a perception check.
What the fuck is
I,
this?
for just a second, I thought you said roll initiative. I was like, oh shit.
Well, I can force initiative if you want me to.
No.
That radiance of dawn. There,
These are like leaders from all over the world or something. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
They're on a pile of
I think
bones,
that's dead Boobery.
guys.
Okay.
I do not. Jesus Christ, this is not.
I'll explain it to you guys.
All right.
So, like I said, this room is full of the blue mushrooms that you've seen so far. In the west portion of this room, you see a giant pile of skeletons. Like bones, skulls, all stacked into a really big pile. Standing on the pile of bones are all kinds of creatures that are praying towards the statue. But it's like a very diverse group of creatures. You can
Obviously.
see humans, elves, all kinds of creatures.
Even colored folk.
They don't just.
Wow.
Gotta be inclusive.
So, as you guys walk in there, in that group, and I have to say, like, the statue, you guys can see, like, there's almost, like, the statue itself has a face, has an identity, but it seems like the person that it's depicting is almost like moving in and out slowly of it, and it seems to be like it's not really like alert or anything. It's not responsive to its surroundings. It's just being there. But you see all these persons. This guy is like just as huge as the other statues that you just passed.
Can I read the plinth then, quick? Can I just?
Oh, guys, are you like
walk
gonna
like
put
nothing?
move actions on every single one of those?
Aw, why are they all running away now?
They aren't.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in nonchalantly, walk up to the plinth and read it quickly.
I want to cast Shatter.
Okay, so just
'Cause I've got an idea.
let's take one thing at a time. So, Lumpy, you're moving towards the plaque on the ground, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna read it quickly just to see what it says. What does it say?
Okay. Roll a religion check for me.
The one thing I'm not proficient in.
As a cleric.
I know, yeah.
I am.
Oh, fuck yeah. Just when I need it.
So, the plaque only says one thing that you can actually read. Like the rest has been like deteriorating too far to be able to read. It says Moradin. And Moradin is the dwarven god of creation.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast loud noises.
Okay.
And
So
speak to the
what do
crowd.
you want to do with it?
Well, I'm gonna use my make a big, massive, booming voice, and I'm gonna shout out to the crowd and say, "Hi, we're the what was the god's name again? Murakeen." I can't roll my R's like you. Sorry.
Okay. So you make a lot of noise.
And say what you call. Hi, we're the group from Fandolin. We're the same followers. We're just a different chapter. We've come to say hi.
So
How you doing?
all the creatures in front of you, they don't seem to react at all.
Well, fuck
But
you then.
the godlike figure from the statue softly opens his eyes and takes a look at you. At first, like he only notices you, and then he softly says, "Why did you come here? You shouldn't have. This place is only a curse to us."
We've come to free
And
you
that's
from
where
this
we're
pit.
gonna take a break, boys.
Ah, fuck you. So just cast fireball.
Right?
Yeah, because you guys have a very good track record of solving puzzles and adventures by killing people.
I'm trying to deceive you, and I'm just trying
Like-
to think because I've got like +8 on deception.
You guys,
So-
60% of the time, do not know where to go or how to solve a thing because you killed the one person that could have told you.
Well, I'm really itching to kill someone.
Right? Fireball, right? Next time.
Yeah, just fireball. Well, if you could say
I'm going to cast Web, which fills a 20-foot cube. And anyone caught in it will have to has to do a save or be restrained.
So where are you casting it?
I'm casting it here.
Okay, I'll
Can
move
you
it
see
a little
that?
bit more up like this, so like it would make sense like this, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm casting
So
it there.
cast it on the Elder Oblex and the Oblex spawn. The rest doesn't matter for right now.
Did that do anything?
No, you're not targeting anything.
Yeah, but I rolled it on the
These kids
in the
are
map.
trying my damn patience. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play through the whole session. I might have to go
But
work.
they just have to make a was it a dexterity saving throw on the start of their turn.
So it doesn't do anything. Wait, let me take a look at it with you.
It's they have to make a dexterity saving throw on the start of their turn, and if they fail, they become restrained. But I don't think I have to do anything.
Yeah, I see it. So nothing happens right now, but on their turn it does.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
I'm also going to summon my bear spirit.
Is that a bonus action for you?
Yep. And I am going to 60 feet. It's a 30-foot radius. Let's see.
So let me put this one on the map.
So, like, that's a 30-foot radius?
That's 30.
Yeah.
Was it 30 or 20?
It's a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm casting it there. And wait, actually, hang on.
Jesus
Can I
Christ.
still move it? Oops. Casting it there. And then anyone within it gets 10 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Anybody.
anyone of my choosing.
Oh,
So
okay.
Fuck you.
all of us except for Saravar.
So what do you do
Because-
exactly?
I summon my bear spirit, my spirit
Yeah.
totem, and everyone inside this 30-foot radius gets a gets 10 temporary hit points, which I have set up. So that's Antarok. Let's see.
Thank you.
Okay, did that work as well?
And myself.
Yeah, it seems like it did.
Oops.
I've got mine. So
And then I can still move, right?
You can.
Then I am moving out of there.
Okay. As you move, another Oblex spawn
God damn it.
comes out of the stones and the mushrooms. Here we go. He gets an attack of opportunity. Hits. And takes away your temporary hit points, basically.
Well,
You move there.
yeah, sorry. It's very important. Is we also get an advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws
Okay, good
with
to
a
know.
bear totem.
Good to know. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, Drogan, you're up.
Yay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Okay. Where are you going to target it?
The Ublex.
Okay.
Towards the front. So hopefully I can get some of those other guys, like half the Ublex and some of the guys in the front. I don't know, however you want to.
Please draw the circle where you want to.
How do I do that?
Do it.
Both the
Can
mouse
someone
button and control. Like if you hold down left control and then both mouse buttons, you can do a circle radius.
Oh. So how the hell do I tell if it's 20?
Make it bigger.
Hold
It'll
on.
say like right now that one's a 15-foot one.
Oh shit. Yeah, I can't even fucking read this shit.
If you place it somewhere else, you can drag it by the middle.
What is it, 20?
Oh, it just disappeared. Okay. There.
Okay. So you're also including the statue in front of it.
See, now you're making me nervous.
I'm just asking you.
I'd like to pull that back a little bit.
Okay.
However the hell, there's too much shit. It won't let me do that.
1 second. How can I? Yeah, this is annoying about Fantasy Grounds. That when something is there, you go.
I just want to pull it back a little bit so I'm not hitting the statue.
Sure. Okay. So we'll assume just target the Oblex, the Oblex spawn 13, and yeah, that's it.
Those two?
Yeah.
Alright.
They both succeed.
Take half.
They should take half, so you can still roll damage. Okay.
Alright. And do I have to cast the same spell, or I can cast any other spell?
No. If you cast a spell that takes a full action, you cannot cast another spell.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's a bonus action.
Yeah, I guess that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. It's the Elder Oblex's turn again. And let me see.
Oh, it has to do the check to see if it's restrained or not.
Okay.
The dexterity saving throw.
How much is it?
Wait, what does it say? Must make a dexterity saving throw.
What's your spell DC with other spells?
It doesn't say anything specifically. It just says it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I think it's 11 in that case because
Isn't
heat
it
metal.
10 plus his proficiency?
Yeah, but let's see.
That would be his spell.
It depends on what druids use as.
Spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
Which is calculated with 10 plus his proficiency bonus.
I had it saved somewhere.
No, it's the modifier you use for your spellcasting ability. So for you, Entrock, it's charisma, and for sorcerers as well, I think.
It's charisma.
It's wisdom.
Oh, for you it's wisdom.
Wouldn't it?
It's wisdom, which is +2.
Yeah. So it would be 12, and it makes it. So it's not restrained.
Damn it.
Let me see. It's going to. It's going to do dominate person on Barry.
Why?
You failed. You are now charmed for 1 minute.
By the Oblex?
Yep.
Welcome to the party.
Also, it's going to.
I would like you all to remember that in my dungeon, I helped you guys a lot.
It's going to do eat memories on Drogan because of the fireball. You also
That sounds
failed.
fun.
That does 8d10 damage. And that's the Oblex's turn. Next up is one of the Oblex spawn.
Oh wow, I'm about to die.
I was going to say 8d10 and you're not dead yet. Jesus.
Wait, what is their speed? So it would get up until here.
Oh, you absorb some of the damage.
Yeah, because of the 10 temporary hit points. Otherwise,
Out
you would have been instant dead.
I was going to say you should have died for that.
Out of the floor, another Oblex spawn appears. And it's going to move towards Lumpy and use its pseudopod attack. Misses. Next up, another Oblex spawn next to. Wait, that's one. Where is he?
There in the east.
On the right side, yeah. It's going to go for Drogan. Attack him. Hit. And you have one party member down. It's Droger's turn. He's going to use his short sword at close range. That's a hit. And one of the Oblex spawn is unconscious.
I don't see the death markers.
No, I removed them because they made the game crash for some of us.
Alright.
But I'll delete the ones that are dead.
Alright.
There you go. Top of the turn, Antrock.
So I'm just going to shout retreat. And then I'd like to run here and block the pathway.
You cannot run through Lumpy and the spawn there.
Well, they're touching each other, are they?
Yes.
They're occupying those two squares.
I'm not allowed to tackle him though, am I? Can I just run into it? What happens?
No, because you cannot take any actions or reactions. You can only.
But it's not
move.
an action. It's just running. You said I can move, and I'll just move into it, bump into it.
Yeah.
I can. Or I can.
No, you cannot.
Okay, fine. So I'll get to it this way instead then.
Let's just say the effect of being incapacitated means you can barely move, basically. So that's all you can do.
What's up, Reed?
So
So
I'd like
that's
to move
your.
up. I want to move up between the statues,
Okay.
and I'd like to try and block it so that other people can get past, but not spawn.
But you want to move all the way down there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Oblex spawn number 13 gets an attack of opportunity.
Wait,
on you.
how? He's not in range though, because
He's within melee range.
really?
Yes, he is.
Cell.
Yep.
I have a question about charm person.
Wait, how has he hit me with a 15?
If the my
I think
companion-
because you wait 1 second.
Sorry.
Wait, why is my AC 15? All my stuff's been unequipped.
Yeah, that's weird.
I had that too with this character. All the stuff became unequipped.
Right. There's no way he would have hit me with a 15.
No.
I've put my armor back on. There you go. It's my armor that was off.
Okay.
Can I have my 10?
So let's say. Wait, did you have a spell going or something?
I'm blessed.
Oh,
I'm
it's the
sorry.
bless.
Yeah.
So you would. Oh wait, we can just amend your temporary hit points. That makes sense. Okay, so it missed. That's the first one. Then you get here. Number 3 gets an attack of opportunity on you. Like this. That's a miss as well. And then you move up here, right?
Yeah. In an
You say
attempt
like
to
this?
try, I'm trying to create a choke point to allow people to get past, but not the enemy.
Okay, so I'll say you stand here.
Well, that's my intention anyway.
Okay.
In the hopes that everybody else will try to retreat.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
So that's your turn. Let's see, number 11.
So I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. You attempt to charm a humanoid within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw, blah blah blah. It does so with advantage if you or your companion are fighting it.
Let me see.
But does it also relate to if the blob is being fought? Do I get a wisdom saving throw, or the slimy things were fighting me? So I would have had an advantage, right?
Are you looking at the spell Charm Person?
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm using Dominate Person.
Ah, dominate person. All right, never mind.
And we'll get to that. Okay, let's see. Where were we? This guy. Like there, I thought there was a way to double click somewhere and you get to their position or something. But...
I still had advantage even if with dominate person.
Where do you see it?
You attempt to beguile a humanoid that you can see within range. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, blah blah blah. If you or your creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw.
Okay, let me check. Where is the Oblex? Dominate person. You still fail.
All right, just so we knew. That's
well,
all I wanted.
It's the rules. I'll always agree to it. Let's see. Where's number 11? I lost track. Did it already die or something? Oh yeah, it did. Lumpy, it's your turn.
Can I run on? I know he's going to get attack of opportunity, but still, fuck it.
Sure. Let's do that first. That's a natural one. Sure, you can move there.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. Barry.
What?
You.
Yeah. Tell me.
Let's see. Okay, you can only do actions I choose.
I figured as much.
And I'm telling you to attack Lord-Gore.
Wow. All right. Does it do like? Is it a two-word thing like attack Lord-Gore or attack Lord-Gore with your whatever?
You have to do it to the best of your ability. So I'm not gonna assume like, if I would do this to Antrok, I wouldn't assume he would like smite every turn, but like your objective is to do damage. You are charmed.
All right. To the best of my abilities right now is to attack him with my short bow or crossbow, because if I move, the guys get an attack of opportunity, as far as I know.
Because you're charmed,
Friendly,
they will
right?
not, and because you're charmed, you're doing it because you are charmed.
All right, so I move here.
Yep.
To the best of my abilities, right?
Yep.
I have second wind. I can use a bonus action, so I attack him again.
Oh wait, do you need to use your bonus action for it?
No, it's second wind is an action I can use to do an action on top of my bonus action.
Okay. So I think you only need to use your actions, just so you know.
Alright, so I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. That's your turn then, I guess?
Joe, thanks for running up ahead. Really
Yeah.
nice.
That's your turn, Coins?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is going after Sarvok. Going to attack him.
Wait, he also has to do the restraint check.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But I've been reading up on the spell and on the spider staff. So it's a concentration spell, so I should have made a save when I got attacked.
They should have done that automatically.
No, but he needs.
Yeah, but I didn't apply anything because I haven't.
If you go through the big spell list, there should be an entry for this item. If you look up the item in the spell list, you can drag it over to your abilities.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. Oh, maybe there's another one. Let's see.
It's the spider staff, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe was it something from Fandolin?
No. Yeah. Hang
I
on.
don't see it myself here.
Effect web.
Might be a Fandolin specific item.
There's an effect on it called web. I don't know what that does. It's supposed to be. Oh, it should be targeted on self apparently.
You see the web 60C entry.
Yeah.
That's the effects coding one.
Yeah, that's one I have. So I should put that on myself probably.
Yeah, the self thing is always your concentration check.
Yeah.
And it does so automatically.
Yeah.
So, do you know how much damage you took there?
And I took 2.
Well, that's not worth the hassle. So we'll let this one pass. It needs to do a dexterity save, right?
Yeah, and it's a DC 15 from what I read from the spider staff itself.
Oh, okay. That's because a staff can have its own DC values that are different from you.
Yeah.
So that's the save. He fails, so he cannot get there. Did I do damage to Sarvok? No, I missed. So he's stuck there. What's the effect called?
Restraint.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll put it on him. Next up is Oblex number 9. He gets to Droger as well. Does an attack. Misses. Sarvok, it's your turn.
Alright, I want to move up there.
You move up there, and
Is
you
there anything
see,
else up there yet?
You see a bunch more, relatively more fresh corpses, consisting out of goblins and goblins.
Alright, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. Go up there.
You came from here. 30 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can go ahead, Eric.
That's it.
Okay. Daggerbird.
I am going to cast Great Bonfire on Oblex spawn number 1. And it fails to save, so it takes damage.
The bonfire you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It has aversion to fire, which means it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn.
Ooh.
So that's number...
That's number 1.
Okay. Just remember this for me, because otherwise I'm not going to keep track of it all.
Okay,
is that your turn?
That's the end of my turn, yes.
Okay. So, Drogan, you failed your first death saving throw. You have 1. Next up, the Elder Oblex. No. And I'm gonna remove that one. Next up is the Oblex again. And it's... It's range again. The Oblex is going to move... Oh, goddammit. I hate this. There you go.
We all do.
I'm gonna move a bit more this way. And I'm gonna do a pseudo-attack, a pseudopod attack.
I think it still has to do the restraint check again.
Yeah, because it started its turn there. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to get ready to take my kids home, but if you guys are still on, I'll get back on.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be back.
Dex saving. Oh shit, that's 2. Well, both suck. So it stays there.